Wagwan, Wagwan Collective. How y'all doing? Hope y'all had a wonderful, peaceful holiday of, celebrating, Christmas, celebrating the birth, celebrating new life, just celebrating and, being full of thanks and gratitude. And yeah, it's been a while. I've been really, really enjoying my break and also my times off. So thank you for being patient with me on clicking on and listening and still being a part of Rasta Gal family Vibe Tribe. Someone must have a list because I'm speaking like I have a list. Let me go ahead and ring my bells. Okay, so turn down your volume. I'm about to go ahead and ring to cleanse the energy, to bring in new energy. Okay, we're going to need it for this message. All right, turn your volume down. All right, collective. So I have some channelings to share with you and some song that I've heard and definitely some signs and synchronicities I will also share with you. If you're new to my channel, I am a intunitive reader, so I leave messages when I feel led to. And yeah, I pretty much use everything around me that happens in my life, from experiences, for my dreams and downloads. I pretty much use whatever happens before I hit play on this message to whatever happens during my messages. I can also leave intunitive messages in regards to just channelings that I received years ago, months ago. So this message is pretty much time sensitive. Okay, if I'm saying it right. So you can listen to this anytime. Okay, if it relates to you. If it doesn't, let it go, let it flow, but still let my messages heal you, and you can listen to other videos down below that you can relate to. All right, so you see the title there, collective. I'm about to start my channeling. Okay, and I'm gonna be using my just my journal to help me. Okay, to remember what I've heard. Okay, so get your teas. Okay, you could be going through some ascensions, spiritual ascensions, or just physical, possibly illness that you're recovering from. And it may seem like an illness, but it definitely could be spiritual ascensions, collective. This may not pertain to everybody. Confirmation. Okay, so I'm on the market. Wow, if you are single, it's the reason why I said that. You possibly are putting yourself on the market. Okay. If you have been in a relationship and you, my gosh, brave souls, you're putting yourself back out there on the dating scene. It's the reason why I said on the market. You possibly have visit the market. Or you may bump into someone at the market. So dress to impress, collective. This could be of somebody new. Or somebody of the past. Lord knows. Like my Palo Santo. So I'm still channeling here. But collective, yes. If you want to know anything about me, view my bio to know about my channel and just about what my channel is about and just who I am and what I deliver or will be delivering. Okay. But thank you for being a part of the growth and just jumping on this train we call life, on this ride. Okay. And just subscribe to the vibes. I appreciate it to help my channel continue to grow. Okay. So thank you again for your support. My throat's a little scratchy. It's been acting like this since yesterday. Definitely today, collective. It was like the energies know I was going to deliver this message. So I am cleansing my energy double time with this Palo Santo. And just from the bells. Maybe you should, as a cleansing tool, listen to bells. Okay, it's the reason why I rung my chimes there. Listen to some chimes and bells. That may also help cleanse your energy, protect your energy and your frequency, collective, as you go through your ascensions. Okay? As a tip. All right, so I heard in my dreams, it was last week, and yeah, it was during a portal, I believe, opening. It was on the 22nd. It was that night. So from the 21st, from that, from the night moving forward, the 22nd of December. So you could be seeing 222. Things are being balanced in your energy and aura field as you go through these ascensions, or just as you go through life. But during that portal, I heard a man's voice say faintly, "That is what I fear the most." And I woke up. And I was like, who is this and what do they fear the most? So we're going to find out close to the end. Okay, I may pull out some tarot. But throughout my day, I kept hearing and also seeing the word joy. And I kept seeing the word believe. Believe in the joy is what I said to myself. Believe in just life that you're creating. Believe in yourself is what I'm encouraging you, collective. This picture here is showing a silhouette of a person. This could be of a man or a female. Okay? And they're stretching their hands out. And it looks like they're saying, I believe, I surrender. Maybe someone is repenting. Maybe someone is surrendering. Maybe someone is, throwing in the towel, saying, I believe. My gosh, collective. Other things that I was experiencing, was I got some other song channelings for sure, but during the Christmas break, you possibly was at peace, collective, just enjoying your energy, enjoying your own energy, enjoying just what life was bringing you, enjoying who you're surrounding your energy around, hopefully. I kept hearing this saying about curiosity kills the cat. I heard another tarot reader said that, and they also said another meaning to that, about a part of that that slogan, curiosity kills a cat, but satisfaction has brought it back. So curiosity, energies, people, place, and things was curious about you, collective. Okay? And that's why they've been snooping. That's why they've been watching. That's why they've been stalking. That's why they've been preying on your downfall. That's why they've been monitoring. That's why they've been getting readings on you. I've also seen some tarot readings and tarot readers in my dreams. Yeah, I'm not gonna say no names, but I saw some faces of some tarot readers. It's been a while since I experienced that, but that happened recently. Um, Other things I've been seeing was within the astral realms, again, energies, people, place, and things, groups, covens, covens, elites or society. They have been astral traveling. I've been seeing some co-stars in my dreams as well. Um, they start with I'll just say beehive. I've been seeing that person in my dream, and it's been a while, but she was in my energy and dream. You could be seeing trickster energies as well. Okay. People that are really heavily thinking about you or watching you, you're possibly seeing them in your dreams. And it can go for anybody, tarot readers, um, you know, stars behind the scenes watching you, um, family, friends, foes, hoes, business rivals, ex people in your dreams. Secret admirers could be watching you. Okay. Just anybody could be watching you. You probably have a lot of eyes on you in the spiritual realms as well as within the physical realms, collective. Okay. I'm not going to get too much into the co-star that was watching me. I just know this would be twice I've seen her in my dreams, and yeah, they be watching, collective. They be watching. By me just being on this platform and just being a part of this tarot land confirmation, I know that I have a lot of people watching me. May not be of the light, and also may be of the light. You see my title there, and you see this person here. Looks like also they're trying to avoid the light, but the light is still shining. I feel, collective, this may not pertain to all, but your light is blinding. The energies, your light, your truth, your honesty, just you being authentic, you standing your ground, having a backbone, speaking your truth, speaking your mind when you need to, respectfully. You're not taking any mess from nobody, respectfully, when you need to. You're handling things with grace. Possibly you're handling things with integrity and with confidence. It is blinding people that want to be in the dark. Now you see the background there. It could be of shadow figures. You could be seeing that in your dreams, corner of your eye. But people that are hiding in the shadows, and this sunlight beaming through the darkness, it is blinding energies, people, place, and things. And this person that's standing out and it's finally shining on someone, your light is finally shining on someone. They can't hide in the dark anymore if they have been. Collective. Remember I said in the beginning, a man's voice said, that is one thing I fear the most. They fear that your light is going to continuously shine no matter what's being done in the background, no matter what's being done in the dark, it will come out to light. People are being blinded by your light. That's why they hide. That's why they run away. That's why they don't come to you and face you. Okay? In your face. They rather do things behind your back. Okay? I've gotten a music, I've actually heard this song, and that's what made me use that title. But it was from the weekend. Possibly someone has done something this past weekend, maybe planning to do something this weekend coming up, but they're going to be blinded by your spiritual realms, the spirit realms, your spiritual families, lights, your ancestors and spirit guides is going to shine a light on their darkness. They're possibly going to show you some things, collective, if you're tapped in. Okay, you're going through your spiritual ascensions. They probably going to show you things of people, places, and things that continues to interfere with your peace, interfere with your dreams, trying to go into the astral planes or realms to interfere, okay, with your sleep, with your downloads, with your channeling. Okay, I hear it all the time, knocking at my heart, knocking at my crown. Energies trying to invade and come in. Energies trying to invade, okay, and see, to be nosy, to see what's going on in your energy or your life. And they're being blinded by your spiritual realms, by the energies that guard your life, the energies that guard your privacy, the energies that guard your mind, body, spirit, and soul, the energies that guard the spiritual realms from energies astral projecting. They are guarding that. When you hear energies in your subconscious knocking, they're locked out, collective. They cannot enter. No invaders allowed. This light is going to shine on the invaders, energies and entities, vampires, okay, that want to astral project, warlocks, witches that want to astral project. This light is going to shine on those energies, on those demons, just like this. The high realms. Any type of voodoo, juju, sexual projections, or energies they want to throw, want you to feel, okay, within your dreams. They're so cowardly, just cowards. They don't want to face you in the light because it's so bright. They don't want to face you in your face. They rather do it behind the scenes, in the dark, where your blind spots could be, in your dreams. Okay? Because you are sensitive, possibly you're vulnerable as you go through these spiritual ascensions, as you go through growth, as you go through your detoxification, as you go through your cleansing and healing. That's when they want to attempt to attack you the most. But little do they know, collective, you see the picture here. They are going to be burnt by the sun. This also could be this light being so bright that is shining on the darkness and shining on people's darkness that is blinding them, and it's going to burn them, collective. Someone has gotten burnt by the sun, by your sun. The channeling song that I got was from the weekend. It's called Blind Lights. And when I looked at the lyrics, I said, oh my gosh. Today I was just doing some things, and I looked over to my phone and I saw the word, and it said, I am obsessed. And I said, oh my. Yeah, these energies are obsessed. They're obsessed with your light. You know the saying that moths get burnt by the flames, by the light. That's how this energy is. By you being in the light, collective, they are getting burnt by the flames, burnt by their own shame, burnt by their own sin, burnt by their own guilt, burnt by their own conflicts, burnt by their own wickedness. I know this is probably a message that you maybe didn't want to hear, but it has to come out. Whether it's before the New Year's or after the New Year's, this has to come out. People are getting burnt, collective. Maybe someone is literally burning because they can't control their flesh. They can't control their loins. They can't control their sexual needs and urges. Maybe someone has caught a case or have gotten burnt to slow them down, to teach them a lesson, whether it's of the same sex or the opposite. I'm just speaking it as it is. I'm telling it as it is. I'm not sugarcoating my messages, collective. This could have happened possibly from this past weekend or this weekend it'll happen. I'm not confirmation. I'm not wishing it on nobody, but that's what happens when you don't have self-control, collective. These energies are lacking boundaries and self-control, and that's why they're getting burnt by the sun. The spiritual realms, your ancestors and spirit guides are getting tired of these fools, getting tired of these clowns that wants to be curious. But curiosity kills the cat. There won't be no satisfaction bringing it back to people that come up against you, collective, that are accusing you of being a thief, that is accusing you of being a liar, that is accusing you of being who you are. All due to their lack of insecurities, all due to their lack of being authentic. And I'm not judging no one that is of autism that has that. That word was about to come out my mouth. This could be someone that's on a spectrum. A whole bunch of people. They could be bipolar. Again, I'm not throwing salt on anybody that has those symptoms, that has that type of condition. All I gotta say is surrender and go get help, professional help, meds, something. These are energies and people, place, and things that again lack self-control, self-discipline, self-respect. They lack boundaries. They feel that the world owes them. They lack love. They lack luster. They lack having an open mind. Another word that I saw was, it was of a logo brand. And the logo brand was called, what was the logo brand called? I think it was called True Religion. These are energies that are very religious. They possibly go to some type of organization. Again, I said occults. I said covens. This could be of religious occults and the covens, elites, religious society. And they're judging you because you're open-minded, you're spiritual, you're full of joy, and you believe in yourself, you love yourself. You still believe in the Most High, but just in a different way. And they look at you as if you're an alien, collective. You should not be here. Okay? Living your life the way you're living. These are energies that are self-righteous, even of entities. believe it or not, self-righteous, full of the 7 sins. No one's perfect, though. Everyone has free will. But everyone that does anything towards you, collective, towards me, they should be thinking twice. Everyone needs to work on themselves before they need to falsely accuse anyone. They should be, again, pointing the fingers at themselves. My gosh, a lot of things are falling down tower-wise. The universe, God himself, is bringing the towers down on corporations, on societies, on occults and covens. That could be of religious base. The channeling song, before I talk about that weekend song, I heard, don't rock the boat, baby. So when I looked that up, rock the boat, it's called Huge Corporation. Someone has rocking your boat, collective. And the universe, aka Ra, aka God himself, is not liking it, because they are seeing what you're doing and what you're moving forward towards, which is yourself and your growth and your love and your healing for a bigger purpose and mission, and energies being sent to you, you're feeling, or that's being projected on you. People doing stuff in the background, not staying in their lane, minding their business, drinking their teas and water. They're rocking the boat. Don't rock the boat, baby. You got the motion. Rock the boat. You got the motion. Collective, you got the motion. But energies want to continuously rock your boat hard, to rock you out of it. Rock you out of your alignment, rock you out of your motion. Trying to make you feel and get in your emo bag of emotions, possibly. Huge corporations will be going down, of what I mentioned before. My mouth dropped when I saw the title of that song I channeled. This was all last week. From the weekend song, they're being blinded by your lights. Your light, as you continue to stand your ground and speak your truth, and just be in your truth, it is blinding people's eyes that wants to send you evil eye. Confirmation, they want to send you evil eye. Again, wickedness of juju, sexual vamping energies. I'm telling you, God himself is going to cut off people from being able to do any type of nasty stuff like that to you in the astral realms. God himself is going to blind the eyes of your enemies, of people being nosy, people not staying in their lane, drinking their water, mind their business. This is an energy that's been trying to call, maybe astral, in the astral realms or in the physical. It literally says here from the weekend song, I've been trying to call, I've been going through, I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you could show me how to love. Again, these are energies that lack love. These are energies that are going through withdrawal. You have possibly called your energy back cut energies and cords energetically on the astral realm, spiritually, physically. You have removed yourself, and they are going through withdrawals. Again, these are vamping energies. You don't even have to do too much, collective. It literally says that in this song. You can turn me on with just a touch. They want to touch you, collective. Maybe they can't touch you anymore. It says here, I look around in this sin city. It is cold and empty. No one around to judge me. I can't see clearly when you're gone. These are energies, collective. Again, this is definitely sound like a warlock, a witch, vamp energy / entity that is going through withdrawals. They're going crazy. That is the entities that are within people that has tried to come up against you or have, and you have called your power and energy back. You have removed yourself. My gosh, these are energies that possibly was trying to send energies to prevent you from sleeping. It says here, I said I'm blinded by your lights. No one can sleep until I feel your touch. These are energies that possibly is trying to send insomnia your way. These are energies that are going through insomnia. But who gives them the right to say, no one can go to sleep until I feel your touch? These are very entitled, demanding energies and entities. That's what that sounds like, collective. These are energies that was trying to possibly send, my gosh, monitoring energies for you to feel phantom touches. It says here on the song, I'm drowning by the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I can trust. So they're doing all this to say that they trust you, collective. They put you through all this BS over the years, over the months, to say that they're drowning from their sorrow, from their bullshit. And when they're like this, you're the only one I trust. This energy and people are crazy. They have gone entirely insane in the membrane. Again, entitled energies and entities they're using. It says here, I'm running out of time because I can see the sun that lights up the sky. So I hit the road in overdrive. My gosh, again, these are vampiring energies. They're going to be burnt, or they are being burnt by the sun. You just heard what I read, collective. My gosh. I'm telling you, before I was planning to deliver messages previously, but I got so busy. Then I was also a little tired. And I'm just, like I say, you could be going through ascensions. You could be just resting up, recovering, rejuvenating of your energy. These messages I deliver for your highest good. It takes energy, a lot of energy for me to deliver these messages. Okay, it's a lot of detail. I have to be detail oriented when I deliver these messages. I have to be really cautious and precise on what I say. I don't just get on my channel and deliver messages carefree. I'm being very careful. I have to be very careful. Because words are strong. Words are powerful. Collective. My words especially. It says here, I'm just calling back to let you know I can never say it on the phone. I will never let you go this time. So again, My gosh, collective. Whoa. You're looking forward to 2026, and you are, again, continuously moving forward. So continue to have that mindset of moving on, no matter how clingy, no matter how entitled, no matter how determined, no matter how tight past energies or present energies want to still hold on, want to still linger, wants to still monitor and be nosy. Continue focusing on yourself and your growth and your healing. Continue to cleanse yourself. My gosh, collective. They're going to have to surrender. They're going to have to throw in the towel. Especially when that light shines on their darkness. Collective. They're going to have to let go. Even if it's to their detriment. They're going to have to release you. And move forward with themselves. Whether it's in a downward spiral, in a rabbit hole, in the pits of hell. They're going to have to let go as you move on with yourself and your life. And in your own energy, in your own lane, drinking your water, minding your business, you continuously shine your light. Even if it's to their own detriment. Whoever is prying and preying on you, P-R-E-Y, is what I'm saying. That was my message, collective. That's the energies I've been feeling. That was the message from that song. That song clearly explains my message here. Perfect. Huge corporations is going down. Because they keep fucking around and they're going to find out. You could be seeing synchronicities of 1, 2, 3, 11, 23, 12, 12, 5, 5, 11, 11. I've been seeing signs, a lot of signs. 2, 2s, I mentioned previously. 8, 8, 4, 4s, 1, 4, 4, 9, 9, 6, 6, 3, 6, 9. Collective, you're moving on and you're going to continuously manifest what is good for you. Okay? As they continue to manifest the rabbit holes and the pits of hell, they're going to be casted down in. As you continue to shine your light on the darkness. That's what's occurring right now. These energies want you to praise them. They want you to look at them as their God. The only God you serve is the one up in the heavens that created you. By your parental help, the parental figures you have chosen, by their help. Okay, but God planted you there. He created all of us. Not the people that wants to rave havoc in your life. They don't know who they're dealing with, collective. That was my message again. So I was going to go ahead and quickly use my decks to specify this message. These energies are thirsty, but again, they're going to be blinded by your light as you continue to shine, and they're going to be getting burnt by the sun. Okay, scorched by the sun, because they can't get the point or the message to stay out of your energy. Okay, what is the message from my channeling message I just gave the collective? Any cards? Whoa. Any cards in regards to my dreams and downloads and channelings you would like to leave for the collective? Okay, I have a few that just came out. Wow, collective. Let me put this on pause and then I'll share. So, collective, just from this one deck, my gosh. Again, you could be getting in tuned like the radio station. Okay, you could be feeling electric shocks. Okay, so you are vibing high. I just heard riding high. I'm riding high. These are energies that wanted to play mind games. Probably still. And I said electric energy because on this card here it shows playing mind games. You have to use electronics to play these, things, these items, these tools. These are possibly tools people are using behind the scenes in the dark, on the phone, using cameras, using a video recorder, using, again, the remote to view things on TV. This is energy that likes to play games. They possibly like to play video games. The corporates that are involved could be of sibling and cousins. It literally says ex-sibling and cousins and co-workers. These are energies that were and that is doing mirror magic. But it literally says here, mirror magic, they have been binded to it. It has backfired. These are broken hearts that wants to do beauty spells. Those energies are getting banished, is what it says on this card. And the demons that they are using is coming to attack them. What they have done to you, collective, behind the scenes in the dark, that is coming out to light, possibly through my message, they're being binded right now. They're being haunted right now. Whatever they sent to you, it is attached to them. It has backfired. It literally says divination has backfired. It has been reversed. The black magic, dark magic they have used. My gosh, collective. These are energies, whoa, that wanted to feed you or have maybe in the past poison you or present. They wanted to feed you items and things that reminded you of your childhood, or possibly you have eaten something within your childhood that you didn't like. You was forced to eat. These are energies that wanted to call you names, okay? Emotionally and verbally abuse you, manipulate you. Wanted you to feel incompetent from when you was born, from when you was young. These are the entities that are jumping and hopping from bodies that is trying to put you back in that past energy you was in, that you have healed from a child. I literally saw on a license plate this past week, 2014. These are energies that are really trying to rewind time, to reverse time that far, to put you in cycles. I don't think so. Whatever they're doing, it has mirrored back to them. Possibly they was trying to mirror your energy is what I'm getting from this card. Again, this message, they didn't want me to come out this message because from the throat chakra. My gosh, they've been trying to attack my throat chakra. These are energies that possibly have, again, did a voodoo doll on you, but it's getting reversed back to them. These are closet witches and warlocks. Their whole closet is going to burn down. It literally is showing fire. This could be of a fire sign. This could be of any zodiac sign. But it's literally showing whatever and wherever they're doing, this wickedness is going to burn down in flames. This getting flushed down the toilet. They're possibly constipated from just all the magic they've been doing. I could be speaking to also people using ex-situationships. All the chakras came out. They're trying to attack all the chakras. Literally, throat chakra, root chakra, heart chakra, crown chakra, solar plexus, sacral chakra, and third eye. To me, when all these chakras coming out, that's telling me, collective, you are in alignment. And they're trying to affect a black sheep. They're trying to affect the black sheep's healing and alignment. You are a mystic healer. You could be of a star seed as well. And they're mad because you keep rising, you keep elevating, you keep moving forward. Again, they wanted to use you as a lab rat, but the universe is using them as a lab rat right now. These are energies that is full of bad vibes. Yeah, bad vibes. They're backstabbers. As you continue to move forward, travel awaits you, collective. Okay, your chariot is coming or is here. Okay, by you hoping, and hopping on your dreams, on that bang wagon, falling again. You're healing and just following yourself from your, whatever you're doing from your heart space, you're following it. Confirmation. It is giving you a spiritual upgrade, but also awakening from your spirit guides and ancestors. Okay, because you believe in miracles and you still are full of joy. Okay, you may be going through again spiritual and physical transformation, and you're being highly divinely guided and protected. My gosh, even your soulmate, your divine soulmate you're meant to have and be with, if you're looking for a special person, they're also being highly divinely guided and protected. Let me just say that. Because they're trying to prevent you from moving forward. Okay, from your heart space, to feel love, to be loved. Just because, collective, you're alone doesn't mean you're lonely. Okay, maybe you're choosing to be to yourself. These are energies that can't stand being to themselves and by themselves. They got to have someone to hover over, someone to be under their arms. They have to be in between. These are energies I'm talking about, collective. They're miserable. And what misery likes? Company. But they're going through spiritual disturbance. It literally says here, spiritual disturbance. They possibly is trying to send that to you. You are guided. It literally says spirit guide animals. Come through. Come through. Spirit guide animals is also protecting you as you continue to move forward on your life path. You're welcoming in new energy. And you're praying with your hands. Your hands is powerful and healing. It's showing a hand here in this background of the picture. The hand literally came out in my deck here. These energies that are coming after you, entities, people, place, and things, they're going through judgment. It's literally showing a higher being, okay, a higher realm, an angel, archangel, hovering over you. It says here, judgment on those who has hurt you. You're minding your business, you're being at peace. An archangel, a higher realm, a higher being, had to be called down to protect you under their wings. You possibly have earned a new guard, just a new archangel, a new guide, an extra one. Because of these starved, deprived, entitled, nasty, wicked, dirty of the scum of hell, hounds, wanted to just still be at your door and just be trying to enter in and invade your energy and your space. It literally shows here a person being protected by fairy rings. So you could be seeing a lot of stars in the sky, collective, certain kind of stars. Maybe you read constellations or you're into that, but it's showing here, it says you are magical, special, you are safe, secure, and protected. You could probably say that as a mantra. You are magical, special, you are safe, secure, and protected. Yes, you are. Yes, I am, collective. It's showing someone in a fairy ring. You possibly believe in fairies. You believe in miracles. You are possibly, by you leaving and just standing in your truth, being real, that you are the person you are, it has, again, from my previous message, I will connect to this one, it has awakened some sinners. It has awakened them to the light. They are coming out of the darkness and into the light. Or your light is shining on their darkness, one or the other. You're putting them on blast. You are exposing them, okay, for their highest good. Not to hurt. You're exposing people for them to grow out of their wicked ways and repent. Okay, these are energies that try to put you again back in 2014. Collective, I had another dream. I meant to mention this, but within Mother Deck is showing here blood sacrifice. And what came to me was, from my previous message I left when I was talking about sacrifice, I meant to mention the dream channeling I had. I saw, I was putting on Aaliyah's clothes, the singer Aaliyah, and it was of, just her logo. And I thought right away of blood sacrifice. Okay, and this dream I had was previous, from in my previous message. So again, it's the reason why I saw that celebrity in my dream from previous, time I mentioned. It's the reason why I keep seeing her energy. Someone was trying to sacrifice me. Someone possibly is trying to sacrifice you, and it could be of celebrities, collective. Trying to use it as a blood sacrifice, but again, you are protected by the supernatural. The supernatural, higher realms, higher forces. That card came out. It's going to be death to those energies that have tried to sacrifice you. The card death has came out, and it literally says rest in peace. Again, rest in peace, Aaliyah. Okay. Again, they're trying to use it as a lab rat. Well, there's energies from the hierarchy realms, as in like, not the Anunnaki. I'm talking about, could be, if it's not the good ones, but definitely as an industrial, as a sacrificial lamb within the industry is what I'm trying to say. Damn. Collective. Hat men came out. Okay. These are archangels. It could be also of guardians, angels of the darkness. Okay. This could be angels that are from the underworld that is protecting you. If you have both legions on your side, collective, leagues on your side, if you know what I'm talking about. But this also could be, again, people using the underworld, abusing the underworld, abusing fallen angels. This literally could be of a fallen angel that is being possessive, demanding, jumping bodies. This could be an energy of the past life, entity of the past life. This literally could be of a dark lord, fall on you. Demons. Okay. This message goes really deep. People are just going through it. Okay. Energies that they're playing with, they don't know what they're playing with until they get dragged along with the entities and the fallen angels that they're using. These are cock block energies. Cock block came out. They're being blocked from trying to stop you from your movement forward, collective. Death to mortals is what I was hearing when I looked at my death card again. As you continue to detox and flush these parasitic energies away, these are nothing but parasitic energies. That card came out. You're filtering out the bullshit. You're drinking your water, staying in your lane, minding your business, possibly as encouragement to detoxify your body from the parasitic energies spiritually and physically. My gosh. And drink more water. Again, these are rat ass energies because you're the one that got away. They want to be a nuisance in your energy, playing checkers as you were playing chess. These checkers is going to fall. The pawns is going to fall on them because they wanted to use you as a pawn. It literally says 1, 2, 3. I mentioned that synchronicity earlier in my message. We're talking about wieners that are not winners. These are false stealth soulmates. Toxic third-party situationships that you've been in, or that is in the mix, that's in the crew. Karmic female connections, male karmic connections. Again, they're slithering octopus energies. They have no backbone. They're just all wiggly like noodles. It literally says here, don't come back. You have, again, is showing a high energetic archangel confirmation, guiding you, protecting your doorways, protecting your windows. It literally says, or is showing an archangel form standing behind the door, guarding this bum, soulless vamp, liar, jail, cheater, bird thief, flying devil, demon, incubus, succubus, bloodthirsting energy. It's literally saying the higher realms is showing here in my picture against that entity saying, don't come back, get out. I literally saw Beauty and the Beast, that the wolf, the guy, I just saw his face and I'm hearing his voice saying, get out. Because you're being watched over, collective. My gosh. Wait till you see the new drawings I included in my deck. Yeah, these are bum energetic vamps that were doing astral projections. They wanted to cause you spiritual warfare. They're going through spiritual warfare now. Again, supernatural things is occurring to them. Okay, they wanted to send spiritual attacks. It is happening to them. They wanted to destiny swap or steal or thief. It is happening to them because they want help. They don't want pure, true, real help. They want your energy. That's the help they want. They want to continue to vamp. But they're going through judgment. These energies and entities, people that are doing all kinds of wickedness in the dark, is going through judgment. Or they will be going through judgment. It's showing here twice to clear your space and to keep your protection up. Okay, that card came out twice against reptilian tarot readers. The one that key, you know what I mean? On display, all for clout. The ones that are doing things in the dark and not, you know what I mean, being true and authentic about it. Okay, they're being liars. These are snake energetic reptilian tarot readers that is abusing divination, spying on other innocent, authentic tarot readers that are speaking the truth because they want to be nosy and get a one-up on the energy or on the message when we're all connected. We all can get the same messages but deliver it differently. Doesn't mean that we're copying from each other. We just get it differently, but can still explain the same thing, but just uniquely. You know what I mean? Just being a part of the tarot family, you know, being a part of this field, I had to learn that myself. No one's copying, you know what I mean? And unless they're literally making pages, you know, and posting your shit, not giving you credit. But I had to learn that people get messages differently, but still can share and spread the same message. If you get what I'm saying, collective. Okay? That's how God works within energy. People are getting burnt by the sun. The sun literally came out. I could be referring to a Leo. You're focusing on yourself, collective. Okay? Not letting the ego take over, or this is encouragement to balance yourself. Okay? You're focusing on your own consciousness, your own personality. Wow. Your own vitality and stamina. Or that's what you're receiving back. If it has been harvested from you, from reptilian tarot readers. My gosh. Or from the other corporates I've mentioned that wanted to use you as a blood sacrifice. They probably was doing bone magic. That has backfired. That came out. They was probably doing air magic. That has backfired. My gosh. You're focusing on your logical self, your mind, your communication, your intellect, and it's sounding meaningful. You're delivering intelligent messages, collective. Okay? I'm definitely am. Okay? And it is meaningful, and people want to, energies, entities want to stop you from delivering because it is the truth. My gosh, they're getting burnt by the sun again. Everybody that's coming up against you, even entities, they're getting burnt by the damn sun. Chariot awaits. Your chariot is coming. I mentioned before in my other deck, travel awaits. So you possibly have travel awaiting you in your horizon, collective, future-wise. These people wanted to be magicians in your life, sending you evil eye. They're being blind. Evil eyes are going blind is what it says. As you're being blessed, collective, within your life and all areas of your life with luck and prosperity. Okay, that they're trying to stop. Evil eyes are going blind for them. It's showing a tower. Yeah. Tower moments are occurring. It says Scorpio and Aries. That could be them. That could be part of the corporates. Okay, or that's in your chart. You could be a Cancer, or that's happening to a Cancer. They probably are the corporates. You could be a Gemini or a Virgo. Okay, or they're part of the corporates. That is happening too. They was trying to affect your third house, collective. Gemini came out. Your seventh house. Libra came out, but they're going through judgment. Again, they're trying to affect your communication. Your friendships and all that type of stuff. Your contracts. Your relationships. My gosh. If you're looking for marriage or looking for partnership, they're trying to affect that. They're trying to affect your friendships, your activities. Okay? My gosh. They're trying to, again, affect your timeline by using past life magic, possibly. Using astrology. They're being affected again. Supernatural things is occurring to them. That card came out. That's the 11th house. Okay, you could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This is happening to, or they are the corporates that are doing it. Taurus came out. They're trying to affect your money and what's meaningful, what is yours, what is valuable and to you. They're trying to affect your finances. But again, they try to do that. A mirroring effect. You're shining a light on the darkness. So the marrying is happening to them. Their finances is being affected. They're trying to affect your work life and health. Virgo came out again. Or this could be happening to a Virgo or a Taurus. Or their confirmation, or they are the corporates. Cancer came out again. They're trying to affect your home, family, and motherhood or fatherhood, but it is happening to them. This could be a mother or a father that is doing that as well. Trying to be the magicians in your life. Trying to be the dominant figures in your life. Not knowing you're grown as hell, so you're going to do whatever you want. They're still looking at you as a child, treating you as a child. I don't think so. You could be seeing 777, 1111, 1010 as numbers and synchronicity and signs. My gosh, collective, death to mortals. As your chariot awaits and this people are getting burnt by the sun and tower moments is happening, occurring to them because you're standing strong. All you need is love. These energies are so cold and wicked because they want to compare. They want you to compare your life to theirs, or they're comparing their life to yours. But it's a teeth of happiness. That came out. Because you're happy, you believe, you're full of joy, you're full of strength and resilience. Because you love yourself. These are energies that don't love themselves. I could be speaking to Leo, or this is happening to Leo. Oh my gosh, collective. You're going to find lovable friendships and connections. The cat came out. You could be seeing cats as synchronicities and signs. Setback or what is it? Ancient ancestors definitely could be protecting you. Okay, if you have that in your bloodline. Mayat. Okay, because judgment keeps coming out here. Palladian starseeds. Starseeds came out earlier. Okay, Palladians also is by your side or protecting you, along with the Galactic Federal Council. That came out. They are protecting you as well. People trying to stop again. You producing. You cultivating. You know, if you believe in spirit babies, you're meant to birth life. You're meant to birth the future. You're meant to birth the new earth. People are trying to stop you from even birthing spirit babies. Wow. New beginnings is still going to occur in your life. You have infinite potential, collective. Okay? The lotus came out. You could be seeing that as a sign. Symbol. The lotus flower. The ankh. You could be seeing that as well. Balance is being restored in all areas of your life. Again, you're going through spiritual awakening and you are protected, collective, because 444 came out. And you are going to receive, or you are receiving now, sponsors and recognitions and contracts. That is a future thing, or that's occurring now in your life. Look forward to that, collective. I'm sure is looking forward to that. Again, you are being protected. Okay? All things are working out for your good. My gosh, collective. My gosh. Signs from the universe that your angels and spirit guides are present and supporting you as I speak. They're protecting and supporting me as I speak and deliver this message to you today. Wow, collective. I wanted to end this message, let's see, with one of my famous sayings. Okay, I'm going to add more cards to my sayings I've been saying here on my channel since I started. Okay, that has blown up. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I just saw Martin in my third eye. Excuse my cough. But yes, let's see what comes out. Any messages regarding my message the collective needs to hear? I've seen a lot of tarot cards of tarot readers that's been using my sayings. So it's already been like used from other, you know, people that has created decks. But yes, I will definitely be using my sayings. Get credit to myself in the future. Yep, return to senders. Yeah. Wow. These energies are being returned to senders. That literally came out. Any other messages? Returning to the source and senders it came from. As I deliver this message. Yep. That energy is being returned. Any other messages? And then I'll just leave y'all with a angel therapy. Because this was a deep, heavy message. No other cards came out. I'm still working on my sayings here, so it's pretty thin. But yeah, return to senders. It's clear as plain as day. Okay. To end this message for my collective with some therapy, what message do we have to end this message? Again, remember, collective, all things are working together for your good. For those that love God, especially loving yourself, you know, throughout the good and bad, throughout the ugly and pretty of things that have occurred in your life, it was all for your good. It may not seem that way. It may not seem that way now if you're going through things. But just remember, and you could say that as a mantra, all things are working together for my good. Yes. Okay. So the card that came out, manifestation power, exactly. Okay. This is the time to use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. Yes, you could be manifesting right now, collective. I did say 3, 6, 9. You could be using that method. Or that's hint, an encouragement to add to your manifestation. I don't know, but I just feel like confirmation. I feel like the tower moments that are hitting people that just don't get it. Okay, that's just, they're being stubborn and just full of wickedness. Things are going to hit them in 3s, in 6, and in 9s, is what I felt led to say. I know that's different, but I'm telling you, Tower came out in my deck. It says you are a powerful light worker. Yes. Wow, and we just talked about shining a light on the darkness. It says, it is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings and loving service to the divine. They're trying to stop me and my throat. They're trying to just stop, my gosh, possibly you, collective, from manifesting, for you believing in yourself. Okay, you could be into mediumship, or that could be one of the gifts that you're given, or you could be a medium. Okay, yeah, the universe, and that flew over here. Vacuum away the fear. That flew over here. Wow, that jumped out of my hands. Call upon Archangel. When heavy energy is like this, from this message, Archangel Michael comes through. He's literally saying to call on Archangel Michael and Raphael. Wow, collective. To lift fear-based energy from you, your surroundings, and the situation and everyone involved. So to vacuum away the fear, you can do like a visual cleanse. Or literally be cleaning your place, your residence, your energy. Cleansing cards came out a few times, and protection cards. You could be working on your diet, or this is encouragement to work on your eating, your diet, how you're eating. It may change because you're sending, your energy is changing, so the eating may change. What you liked before may not be as appetizing. Like I said, just your eating patterns may change. You may be eating a little bit more with intentions, or you're eating less with intentions, eating lighter. Okay, any other messages? Yes, your sacral chakra is being rejuvenated and restored. It says you're highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, wow, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivity by avoiding harsh items, situations, and relationships. Whoa, this is exactly my whole story here. So by you going through these ascensions, you are sensitive, collective. Emotional sensitivity came out too. Honor and respect your deep sensitivity, as it is a gift to all. So like I was saying before, and I'm going to end it here, I haven't been posting because I value my privacy. I value my energy. I value my time. I value just my peace again, and I value myself. So when I feel led to share, I will post. I will post. I appreciate everyone's support. I'm ending it here. I appreciate everyone's patience. I appreciate you listening to the end of this message. Thank you so much. Again, like, subscribe to the vibes, and hit that notification button as well, and the bell, so you know when I drop a message, so you don't miss a beat. If you haven't joined the Rasta Gal Family Vibe Tribe, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to the vibe, join this train we call life, and enjoy the ride, collective. Okay? If you would like to know anything about me, look at my bio, about my channel, what I'm about, what to expect. Okay, I'm continuously revamping myself as well as my channel, so just be patient and bear with me, okay, on this growth that I'm going through personally. Thank you for letting me be a part of your growth, though, collective. Okay, we're all connected, believe it or not. But thank you again for letting me be a part of your journey, and you being a part of my healing journey personally. I appreciate it. If you would like any personal services of readings, that information is also down below. And if you would like to purchase any of my cards that I self-illustrate, that information will be down below. Just hit me up through email. Okay. I have created new cards. You'll see when I do my shorts regarding this message. So look forward to the new illustration and cards I added to my decks. Thank you so much. Happy New Year's, collective. Focus on yourself again. Continuously to honor your discernment and intuition and your sensitivity. Be kind and patient with yourself and this ascensions you're going through and the healing you're going through. And look forward again towards newness. Thank you so much again for sticking around till this time. Stay tuned for more messages coming soon. Again, collective, have a blessed New Year's. If I don't leave any other messages, I'll leave a message or you hear from me afterwards. But take care. And again, stay tuned for more messages to come. All right. This is Rasta Gal, a.k.a. Angelic Empress. Take care and peace.